Major industries. Learning about factors of location. Availability of raw material, power supply, labor, transport, capital investment, markets, water supply, and iron and steel industry. Factors of location. Private sector industries are set up to make profit, and the government sets up industries to provide employment and to develop the backward areas. Industrialists have to weigh many factors for the assessment of location of their industries. No single factor can ever decide the location of any industry. It is the combination of several factors which decide the location of any industry. Some major factors of location are given below. Availability of raw material. Availability of raw material is by far the most important factor for the location, especially when the raw material and finished products are of very heavy or of perishable nature. Sugar industry is located near the sugar producing areas as sugar is bulky and perishable in nature. If the sugarcane is kept for a few days, it loses its sugar content. Iron and steel industry is also located close to the raw material because both coal and iron ore are bulky and involve heavy cost of transportation. In the same way, aluminium industry and cement industry are also located near the source of raw material. Power supply. Modern industries are largely dependent on power. Earlier, industries were concentrated near the coal fields. But with the increasing use of water as power, the industries are being located near water power station. Electricity can be easily transmitted to a longer distance. Nowadays, only those industries which require abundant electricity are located near the powerhouses. Example, smelting of aluminium need a large amount of electricity. Hence, aluminium industries are located near the powerhouses. Labor. Industry needs a large number of skilled as well as unskilled labor along with technical personnel, managers, engineers, etc. Nowadays, the workers are highly mobile. They can easily travel distances, but skillful labor is still a controlling factor for the location of industries. Diamond cutting in Amsterdam and watchmaking in Switzerland are largely based on the supply of skillful labor. Transport. Raw materials are to be taken to the factory for processing, while the processed goods are to be taken to the market. This involves an efficient system of transport. The areas where means of transport, roads, railways, and waterways are not developed, location of industry becomes difficult. All those areas which have the advantage of a good system of transport have developed industries. Capital investment. Money is needed to purchase land, construct buildings, and to establish industries by setting up machines. To set up a heavy industry, huge capital investment is required. Banks, financiers, and insurance companies are available for financial help. Markets. The demand of manufactured goods or the market plays a major role in the location of industry. Perishable, like the dairy products, require markets which are nearer to the industry. Some fragile products, like glassware, also require markets which are nearby. Some other automobiles may have a worldwide market, but market is must for the growth and development of an industry. Water supply. Industries require a large amount of water for cooling, washing, and mixing chemicals, etc. Iron and steel industry and paper industry require large quantities of water. As such, this type of industries are located near the source of water, that is, near the rivers or lakes, etc. Iron and steel industry. The iron and steel industry is a basic industry. Iron and steel is used in a large number of industries. The machines which are necessary for other industries are made out of iron and steel. It is said that the industrial growth of a nation is measured by the iron and steel it produces. The raw material needed for an iron and steel industry are iron ore, coal, limestone, and a large volume of water. The art of making iron is very ancient. An iron pillar standing by the side of Qutub Minar in Delhi is proof that even 1500 years ago, the processing of iron was known to the Indians. The iron and steel industry is generally located near the source of raw material, that is, iron ore, coal, and limestone. The iron and steel industry also requires efficient means of transport because the raw materials and the processed goods are of heavy nature. Russia is the largest producer of iron and steel in the world. Moscow, Kuzbas, and Ural are the main regions of concentration of iron and steel industry. In Ukraine, iron and steel industry is developed in the proximity of coal and iron ore mining areas. In USA, the steel industry is largely concentrated in the Pittsburgh, Youngstown, Lake Erie, and Mid-Atlantic regions. Japan is a very good producer of steel, and most of the steel plants have coastal location because Japan imports raw material from other countries. Osaka Kobe region, Tokyo Yokohama region, and Yawata in Kyushu are the major steel producing areas. China also has many steel centers. The industry largely concentrated in South Manchuria, Shantung region, and Yangtze Valley. India has also developed the iron and steel industry. In India, iron industry is concentrated near the source of raw material, and the main steel producing centers are Jamshedpur, Durgapur, Bhilai, Rourkela, Vishakhapatnam, Vijayanagar, and Salem. Other countries producing iron and steel are Australia, Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Chile, Egypt, and Zimbabwe. Summary: Factors of location. Private sector industries are set up to make profit, and the government sets up industries to provide employment and to develop the backward areas. Availability of raw material, power supply, labor, transport, capital investment, markets, and water supply. The iron and steel industry is a basic industry. Iron and steel is used in a large number of industries. The machines which are necessary for other industries are made out of iron and steel. The industrial growth of a nation is measured by the iron and steel it produces. Let us learn about chemical industry, shipbuilding industry, automobile industry, aircraft industry, railway equipment industry, cotton textile industry, jute industry in our next topic. That is all in this topic. Learning is fun.